Hey, what's good, everybody? It's me, your hero, Benjamin Banks, and you're watching a brand new Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks review. And I am going to be reviewing episode 17 of My Hero Academia, the Hellish Todoroki family. So before I get into today's review, make sure that you like this video, you subscribe to the channel, and you hit that bell button so that way you're always notified when we have new content here on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. And like D always says, like, follow, subscribe, podcast link in the description. So let's go ahead and get into today's review. The episode, it starts off with Midoriya, Todoroki, and Bakugo still trying to break the thing that Endeavor told them that they had to do. Like, they have to capture a villain or a criminal in the act of a crime before Endeavor does it. And once they can do this, then they can be a part of Endeavor's agency. Like, they'll train him. Not they, but he'll train them. And like, they're still trying their hardest to try and capture somebody, but Endeavor, he's like the Flash. He's always there in the speed of light and the speed of sound and the speed of bullet. I don't know, one of those things. But they're still trying to capture these criminals and whatnot. Endeavor, he keeps on telling them what they need to do to improve. They don't want to give up because it's like they're really trying to be trained by Endeavor. But in a way, if you want to look at it, it's kind of similar to what Master Roshi was training Goku and Krillin back when they were kids, and how he had them doing all this stuff around the island so that way he could train them. And for them, they didn't know that they were really being trained, but they were being trained by Master Roshi the entire time. Like, he was making them stronger mentally and physically, so that way when he did start training them, they would be ready to go. And I feel like that's what Endeavor is doing as well, because he's having these guys like try to race to every crime scene that's going on, so that way it can prepare them mentally and physically. That's how I'm taking it. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments if you think that as well. But Endeavor, he keeps on having a dream of his family, minus his son Toya, and he sees them having dinner without him. They're happy, they're smiling, they're enjoying themselves, and he wants to know like why he keeps on having this dream. He's trying to build a relationship. He's trying to build that bridge with his family again, kind of like how we had saw in one of the previous episodes for this season. And not so, he still isn't trying to be a family with his father, because while Endeavor is trying to change his ways and he's trying to be more open and trying to be a family man again, like Natsuo, he still remembers how Endeavor treated them when they were kids, how he's the reason why their brother Toya isn't around anymore. And at the end of the episode, we see Endeavor praying in front of a little shrine, and it's for Toya, and we see those blue eyes, man. And I know that we've been saying this since the start of My Hero Academia when we first saw Dabi, but man, I really think that Dabi is Toya. I don't know, like, guys, let me know in the comments. If you read the manga, no spoilers, but I really have a feeling that Dabi is Toya and Toya is Dabi, just because of the eyes and then the flames and whatnot. Like, there has to be some sort of connection there. Also in this episode, we get Midoriya and Bakugo. They've been invited over to Todoroki's house for dinner, where when they do have the dinner, everybody's there, and Midoriya and Bakugo, they notice that there's tension is in the air, and it's very, very hot, and and that's, the pun is included. And they see that the family is kind of dysfunctional. They already know about the past that Todoroki has with his family, with his father Endeavor, because of what he did to him when he was a child, and what he did with his mother Fuyumi. So it's just interesting that they would have dinner while the family is still kind of trying to come together in a way and try to fix the past that they had. It can be an awkward situation. I don't know about you guys, but I've been at family members' houses, well, not family members, but friends of friends' houses, where it's like it's a family dinner or a family gathering, and like something just happens, and like you can pick it up, and it's just like, okay, awkward. But yeah, they make it through dinner, and Midoriya, he's telling Todoroki, he's just like, it feels like that you're on the path to forgiving your father because you are a kind person. And I mean, we've seen the growth of Todoroki from the first time we saw him in season 1 to where he's at now. So Todoroki, he is on that path of, forgiving his father, but I still feel like that it's still a long ways to go in a way. Before he can finally say that, hey, this is my dad. But he's not his dad right now. He's still Endeavor to Todoroki. So, overall, really good episode. It was another slower episode. It was fast in the beginning, but then, it slowed down to, give more story on the Todoroki family. And, this is the first time that we're seeing Toya. So, like I said, I really think that Toya and Dabi are the same person. I mean, like, this is something that everybody's been saying since Dabi was first introduced, and I really think that that's what's going to happen. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know in the comments what you think about this week's episode. We saw somebody at the end, like it was like a after credit scene where this guy, he stopped and he saw Endeavor in the window, and then we find out in the preview that he's somebody's from Endeavor's past. So looking forward to seeing what's going to happen on next week's episode. Thank you for watching this review. Let me know in the comments, did you like this week's episode? Did you hate it? What are you looking forward to with next week's episode? You know where you can find me, your hero Benjamin Banks, at KingBenji_Banks on Twitter and Instagram. You can find me on Facebook at Benjamin Banks. I should be the first person to pop up. If not, then I need to contact Mr. Zuckerberg. Thank you again for watching this video. Make sure you check out some of our other videos that we have here on the channel, where we have reaction videos, interviews, and other reviews. And like I always say, keep that pinky up, stay positive. We'll see you next time on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. Peace.
Thanks again, everybody, for watching another episode of Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe to the channel. Podcast, we got that too. Make sure you give us a thumbs up and hit that bell for further episodes and notifications. Thanks a lot to our patrons. And if you don't mind, join the Patreon. We'll be having new specials coming up soon.